Drop.
Love, I'll see you later. Love, I'll see you later. I'm busy chasing paper.
Hello, fly girls and fly guys. Welcome to the ButHerFly Boudoir. I am Madame ButHerFly and we are here. We are back with another review of Chasing Dallas Season 2, Episode 10. Okay, we are in the NOLA, baby. Yes, we is down south. We on Bourbon Street. We on Canal Street. We getting them bees like we turning up. So we have finally made it to the cast trip down in New Orleans, and when I tell you they had a ball, they had a ball. So if you guys are ready to get into this episode, you know I'm ready. Let's get into it. All right, so the show opens up with I was like, okay, go up. So the show opens up with Reese. He done, made it to New Orleans. He done cut a few corners, saving some coins, plane, train, automobile. He did all of that to get down to NOLA, but he made it. Okay, everybody made it down there. Kane did not make it down there. Something happened with his flight. He was flying on Spirit, and they say Spirit ain't the good airline, the cheapest airline, but baby, I done flew a couple times on Spirit, okay? They still give you snacks on Spirit, okay? They may be dollar store snacks, but they still snacks. VC done cooked everybody a meal, a home cooked meal. He done made
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys,
who knew that he could cook? So everybody honestly enjoyed it. However, you did have George trying to throw a little bit of shade. And I didn't understand that because he had leaned over, him and Markel leaned over to Trey Womack and he was like, what you think about the food? Now when somebody say what you think about the food, that mean they ain't like it. They want to know if you ain't like it too. But in his confessional, he was like, Reese threw down in the kitchen. I had like 3 bowls of them greens. So I mean, if you liked it, you liked it. Stop trying to shade. Like, I swear, they can't have no episode. They can't just be nowhere without throwing some shade. George was not at Kane's lingerie party, so he didn't see the fight go down. So he brought up the fight and he was like, Trey, did you just start windmilling? Like, how did it start? So we reenacted the whole fight again. 2 episodes later, we're still talking about the fight. So Trey told his reenactment, his version of the story, and he was like, if somebody comes with boxing gloves around their neck, ain't that gonna provoke you to want to fight them? And George and Markel was like, no, no, no. And then you can hear Reese in the back talking about shit, So it was divided on that. Now, some way or another, Kane's name got brought up. I think Reese had said something that Kane used to call him Greenleaf, Pastor Greenleaf or whatever. And so that's how Kane's name got brought up. And so George started talking about him, calling them safety pins. And so Womack, Womack to the rescue. He was like, hold up, wait a minute, you ain't gonna talk about my friend like that. So Womack gonna go over, call him on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna talk about my friend here. Talking to my friend. They didn't really have no conversation, George and Kane. Kane was like, I ain't got nothing to say, whoop-de-whoop. So that was the end of that. And then they start having this conversation about how many partners have you had. So Reese was like, if you have more than 10, put your hand up. More than 20, put your hand up. More than 30, put your hand up. And I was noticing Carrie. He was like going up and down. I'm like, Carrie, baby, how much you be gonna slap with? Now they've all eaten, they got their belly full, they got some drinks in them. Now they about to head down to Bourbon Street. They about to get lit. Okay, so we see them in a club. They are singing, dancing to Backstreet Boys. See, I was not no Backstreet Boy fan. I was NSYNC all the way. I ain't like Backstreet. I ain't like 98 Degrees. Who was them other little boys? I don't remember no other little boys, but I ain't like none of them. I was in sync all the way. Justin, JC Shazay. There was only two that I like, Joey and Lance, and who was the other one? Chris. They was alright, but you know who the stars were in the room, so I was in sync all the way. They just having a good time. They showing, you know, Trey twerking in there and stuff like that. So then they come outside and we see George talking to, you know, got him a little light skin thing, you know, a little shorts, okay, got a little propped up and stuff, you know what I'm saying? George got his hands all around his waist and they start kissing. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, I thought this white man, I guess he was the bartender, I thought he had kissed Womack and George, but it turns out I guess he was just doing a shot. That's how you do the shots, because some woman had did the same thing to Reese G and she had a shot glass in her mouth. So I guess that's just how you do the shots. It just looked like you kissing. I don't know. I ain't never done it. I'm not a big drinker like that. So I was like, wait a minute. Because the white man, he like pushed him like all the way back. Like, you know, when you dancing and you dip your partner, like, I was like, wait a minute. So we find out towards the end of the night, George was talking to Womack. He was like, I gave the boy my friend number. So I guess the little light-skinned boy was talking to George and George's friend. I don't know. He was talking to both of them, and I guess the guy called George the friend's name. So George was like, oh, well, I guess he like him. Well, let me just tell him that's my name. And he gave him the friend's number. I was like, wait a minute. And speaking of the friend, I almost forgot. Now, when they first came up in Reese's house, we ain't see him because the camera was from behind. But then when it was sitting down at the little bar area, you know, he blurred, you can't see nothing. All of a sudden, ooh, you know, he done came out the blur. Then they try to put him back in the blur. It's too late now. We done already seen what the man looked like. Listen, do y'all not proofread the footage or something? Like, go over it, review it or something? Because I know after I do my videos, I look at them at least 2 or 3 times before I hit that publish button. So I'm like, come on now, that could like be a lawsuit or something. Like, you know, you ain't put my blur on there. Like, you, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And this right here, like, she ain't never went out. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you done caught me talking smack. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on witness protection. You got people who know what I look like now. The next day, we see Markel and Reese together. They're driving to the swamp tour. Okay, everybody's supposed to be meeting up to go to the swamp tour. I think they're supposed to be there at 12. Everybody is just scattered all around in different Airbnbs, and so everybody didn't make it on time since everyone is different places, and you know, nobody made it on time. So Reese scheduled it for 2 o'clock. They're gonna do a later tour. So in the meantime, I believe they just all met up to eat. I'm not sure. I can't remember what they did in between. But when they finally got to the tour, it reminded me of, I think it was Trading Spouses or Wife Swap. When they did a Louisiana episode, they had this little white boy and he had this little mullet hairstyle. He had to be like 8, 9 years old, and he just had the cutest little accent, and I swear he was like he knew everything. Like, he was like a little adult, you know what I'm saying? I love that episode. I cannot remember his name, but he had the cutest little New Orleans accent. So, you know, they just on the boat, you know. Somebody started playing music. It's Tina Turner. Proud Mary is playing. So Reese G is up putting on a show. Okay, Proud Mary, keep on. You know, I don't know the words, child, listen. But I'm not rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Now you go, do, 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 do. I'm sure we done all seen what's love got to do with it. So, you know, they were just having a good time. They had little baby alligators on the boat, you know, so it was pretty cool. We had one moment where Carrie D was showing off his singing ability, and he was singing happy birthday to, I guess, somebody on the boat. I know some people were filming him, so I don't know if he was singing for somebody's family member and they were filming him do it. Anyhow, he was singing happy birthday, and we all know Carrie's voice is beautiful. He was hitting those runs like only Carrie knows how to do, and it was great. We saw Lyndon James. Lyndon was on the trip. Hey, boo. So after that, I think that was it. After the swamp tour, yeah. VC was saying how he wished Ariel and Kane would have came on the trip. He felt like he would have had a lot more fun if they would have came. You know, they could have went off and did their own little thing separate from the group, and that possibly may have happened. They might have gone and done their own thing, or they may have all just stayed in the group like they did, you know, on this trip. But who knows? I wish they would have been able to come too. I wish everybody would have been able to come. Dior, Ariel, Trey Howard, Kane, you know, that it would have really been a cast trip. But nonetheless, they had a good time in the NOLA. I wish they would have went to, like, I don't know if they went and just didn't show it, but I wonder if they went to Cafe Du Monde, because baby, they got them beignets, and them beignets is no joke, let me tell you. I mean, it's pretty much just bread and powdered sugar, but listen, them bitches is, I tell you. And them po' boys, I ain't seen nobody eat po' boy down there. I mean, those are like popular things in New Orleans, but hey. Anyway, that was the episode. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you would like to leave a comment down below, please feel free to do so. And if you are not a fly girl or a fly guy yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. You guys can also follow me and add me on Snapchat and Instagram at Madame _ButHerFly. All right, guys, until the next time, please remember, stay focused, stay laughing, stay yourself, stay fly.